So this idiot says LGBTQ rights are a gateway to pedophilia. They're not.
LGBT rights are a gateway to pedophilia.
No, they're not. Most pedophiles are straight dudes. That's because most pedophiles are dudes, at least statistically, is from what we've seen. Or at least more likely to act on their pedophilia. And because there are more straight people than gay people. Pretty simple.
Now, this is a controversial topic for a controversial channel. Everything controversial.
It's controversial because it's bullshit, and it's basically blaming pedophilia on a group of people who are already incredibly vulnerable, and only very recently, under the color of the law, have been allowed to have the same rights as straight people, so pretty fucked up.
Keep things clean, cut, raw. Before you go and say LGBT rights, I want it to be known. LGBTQ people.
Oh, did he turn the like-dislike ratio off? Jesus Christ. Here's a link to this video if you'd like to leave this gentleman a comment. By the way.
People have all of the rights normal people have. Nobody says, hey, you...
Calling non-LGBT people normal. Very nice. Cotton Candy 903, why do people come to the conclusion that because I have an interest in other women that I want to touch kids? I have no idea. No idea.
You can't come in here. I need to know your sexual preference first. Or hey, you can't vote. I need to know your sexual preference first. They now have the right to marry.
Yeah, in the United States, Obergefell v. Hodges happened in 2015, so for about 5 years, gay marriage has been legal in the 50 states. Only recently did the Supreme Court rule that LGBT people cannot be discriminated against in terms of employment.
Marriage, by definition, textbook definition, can only happen between male and female.
Let's take a look at the current definition. Marriage definition. And you know, the thing is that's fun. Oh, marriage definition. Merriam-Webster. A state of being united as spouses in a consensual and contractual relationship, recognized by law. The mutual relation of married persons, wedlock, the institution whereby individuals are joined in marriage, an act of marrying or the right by which the married status is affected, especially, so yeah, this doesn't even have gender in the description, so I'm actually curious where you're getting that definition. I thought it said Merriam-Webster. Did you specifically go out of your way to try and find an older Merriam-Webster page? Because here's the fun thing about definitions of words. People get to define them. So I'm sure if I looked at, you know, a dictionary from years ago, it probably says marriage, you know, a contractual union between a man and a woman, whatever. That's not the case anymore. People of the same sex, people of the same gender, can get married to one another now. It's a good thing. People get to define how words work.
A marriage between two dudes or two women isn't even considered a marriage.
It literally is. In the law, yes it is. We had a whole Supreme Court case over it in 2015. So this isn't just kind of a fucked up thing to say, which it absolutely is. It's also just factually wrong. Just factually wrong. Noodles Lolcat, the culprit is probably Inspect Element.
It is something else now.
Oh, you think he changed it intentionally? That'd be pretty fucking funny.
Gays are receiving reparation.
This dude has 150 subs, he's low-hanging fruit. Sometimes the fruit lowest to the ground is taste the sweetest. Cotton Candy 903, there was a time when the definition of human only included white people. True, definitions change all the time.
For not being able to marry beforehand. The liberals aren't pushing for equal rights. They're pushing for.
Oh no! Equal rights! The horror! Remember all those times in human history where we expanded human rights and we regretted it? Oh, you can't think of any time that's happened? Because it's never happened? That's weird.
For more privileges. People who are part of the LGBTQ community run the world.
What? That'd be fun. I'll be part of the LGBT mafia. I don't even know who these are pictures of, but they're old white dudes. I don't think they're gay, to my knowledge.
Some of the richest people on the planet are gay. People who own.
Like who? Let's take a look. Let's for fun. This guy's obviously wrong, but let's take a look. I'm sure there's some rich gay people. Richest LGBT people. LGBT billionaires. Let's see. Giorgio Armani. Giorgio Armani. He is bisexual. David Geffen, who's gay. Stein Eric Hagen, bisexual. Peter Thiel, gay. Jennifer Pritzker, transgender. Oh, hey, there you go. Domingo Dulce, gay. We got another gay person, lesbian, gay. That's a shame. I was hoping I'd be the first transgender billionaire. Joke. Now let's see. So this list has 11 people. Let's see a list of billionaires. How many billionaires are there in the world? According to Forbes, as of March 18th, 2020, there were 2,095 billionaires. So 2,095. Let's see. Uh, 2,095. So, oh god. I think, if I'm having this correctly, 0.525% of billionaires are in the LGBTQ community. Which is lower than the average in the population. It's between 1 to 5, and I've seen some even say as high as 10%. But let's say 1 to 5. 1 to 5%. So LGBT individuals are underrepresented in the world's ruling class. Yet here we are. This guy bitching about it. Hey, if we want to eat the rich and, make sure billionaires are paying their fair share of taxes to the extent that they are no longer billionaires, I'm on board. Straight, gay, bi, trans, all of them. Awesome. But blaming billionaires on LGBT people, not only really fucked up, but again, just factually incorrect.
$1 billion oil industries are gay. But on top of that, there are pedophiles. But this new movement...
Who are pedophiles?
Where you could be transsexual, and they want to...
Transgender.
Rewrite science, and rewrite our science books, and tell everybody illogical, unfactual information saying that a man could be a woman, a woman could be a man.
I don't think you understand being transgender. Maybe you should leave it to actual scientists and people who write textbooks instead of, random guy who posts a YouTube video and writes things on a whiteboard behind him. You're not exactly an authority, are you?
Now they're saying that people could be trans age. If someone could be trans age, then you could be trans anything.
I've literally heard no one ever claim that they're trans aged. Never heard a single person do it. You might be able to Google it and find someone somewhere who said it, but it's not a thing people are advocating for.
You could be a transformer. You could be trans race.
Can I be a transformer? Because then I want to be like Bumblebee. I want to turn into a Camaro.
People shouldn't get flat for being trans race. You can be trans age or trans.
Again, Rachel Dolezal is not the same thing as someone who's transgender.
Sexual. So now we're gonna go into a world where grown men can marry legally little boys.
No. You didn't even... Like, this was worse than I thought it was going to be. I assumed it was going to be full of misinformation, which it was, and have flawed A to B to C. But there wasn't even an A to B to C here. You're just like, I don't like these things, therefore, pedophilia is going to be legal. No, it's not. What are you talking about? Maybe go back to the drawing board on your, video. All of it.
Because they identify as little girls. That
What? No.
is the exact opposite of what conservative is. And I'm just here to point it out. Obviously, my opinion on it is that it's sick. It's sickening. Anyway, guys, leave your comments below. Tell me what you think about it.
Leave the comments below. Don't mind if we do. Again, here's the video if you'd like to leave a comment. He did ask for comments, so let him know how things are. Let me see if anyone already added a comment. Oh, did he hide a comment? How do you spell Shirley? I can't do the spelling. Is it like Surly? I'm gonna say certainly. Shirley with an E. That's where I was fucking up. Thanks, everyone. Ah, shit. Didn't even post. Says he's gonna let comments in and then... Oh, there we go. Good job, everyone.